What's up, guys? Very excited. I just got a battle against We Create, who is TheFlamingSpade. So I'm gonna lead with my landers. He's probably gonna lead with his. He's probably going to U-turn out because that's what he usually does. Wow. All right. I'm sorry. I'm like giddy right now. All right. So he goes with Vaporeon. Um, I'm going to U-turn on out. See what he does. Um, I'll send in Jellicent in case he goes for this Scald, and he does. Um, I'm gonna taunt his Vaporeon here. I'm pretty sure that Scald is all that it has. In comes Lantern. I can. He's Lantern has Scald, and Thunder. I'm thinking Latias can take the electric and the water attacks. I don't really like to send Latias in this early though, so it can Hydreigon. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send in Hydreigon. And he's gonna Volt Switch out. We'll see what he sends in. Sends in Landorus. I'm gonna U-turn out, and so is he. Okay. I'm slower, so I'm gonna have the switch advantage here. Um, 4 turns in, I'm surprised I'm not already losing. Um, I'm battling fame. I'm like shaking. Oh, and I challenged him too. I'm so happy that he accepted my challenge. It's thank you, Spade, for accepting. If you actually happen to see this for whatever reason, thank you. I'm gonna send in Jellicent here. Go for the safe Scald on his Heatran. Um, on the balloon. Um, as he goes for the rocks, I'm gonna go for a Scald again. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna go for a Willow because he's probably going to send in Vaporeon. Possibly over predicting, but I'm going for it anyway. Or Lantern. Okay, either way. Burned Lantern. He's probably going to Volt Switch here. I'm gonna send in Landorus. Nope, he goes for a Toxic. Okay. Now he's gonna go for a Scald or something since I sent in Landorus. Back to Jellicent. In case he does go for the Scald, predicting the Scald here. I'm stuttering. Ah. And he sends in Landorus. I'm gonna try to Willow this Landorus because that would be a beautiful thing to have. He's probably just gonna U-turn out, and he does. As long as he doesn't go back into Lantern, I'll have a Willow on something. But alas, he does go into Lantern. I'm gonna see if I can taunt this Lantern. He'll probably end up Volt Switching this turn since I'm mispredicting here, or over predicting everything. And he does Volt Switch. Alright, I'll get a taunt on whatever comes in. I should have just gone for the Willow, knowing that I could take that Volt Switch with my Jellicent here. Alright, he sends in Vaporeon, which is a pretty good poke to taunt. I'm going to recover on his probable switch, because its Wish protects something Scald. I know that he's probably not going to stay in on this Jellicent. I'm so excited. Alright, and in comes Lantern. I'm gonna send Landorus back in on the Volt Switch. No. I'm gonna send in Heatran. And he does go for Toxic. And I'm gonna set up my rocks. I should be able to take one hit. He sends in Vaporeon. Gonna send in Jellicent here. To take the probable Scald. He goes for a Wish. I don't know what he's gonna pass it to. I'm gonna taunt, and I taunt the Lantern. Yeah, that I probably should have figured that he was gonna send that into Lantern. Um, He's gonna Volt Switch or Toxic. I'm gonna send in Landorus because it can take either. And then I'm gonna outspeed him. So I'm just gonna go for an EQ here just to get some damage, get some things rolling here. He sends in Landorus. I'm locked into Earthquake. He's probably going to U-turn. I'll send in Jellicent to take the U-turn and see what, because Jellicent can take on a lot of his team here. Oh yeah, don't know if I did my whole intro thing. This is an OU battle if you haven't figured that out by now. He does go for a U-turn. We'll see what he sends in. My Jellicent's doing a pretty beastly job at walling most of his team right now. If I can get a poke or two down, then I'll probably feel courageous enough to send in Latias, but I don't want to quite yet. I'm gonna send in Landorus again. He goes for the heal bell. Excuse me, burped. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge this turn to see if he sends his Landorus back in. Not sure what he's gonna do. I should have gone for a taunt instead of switching right into Landorus. Oh well, it happens. It can. All right, I get a crit. Wow, lucky crit. Does over half on the Vaporeon. It's back into Jellicent. He's going to Wish or Protect straight up. I'm gonna taunt. So now he pretty much has to pass that Wish to whatever is gonna get Will-O-Wisp. Unless the Willow misses. This is an epic battle. I know. This is probably going to be a long battle because, I mean, being like YouTube famous almost gives you a disadvantage because everybody knows what you're gonna do. He went for the Ice Beam, probably predicting me to send in Landorus. I missed two Willows in a row. Tragedy. I'm just gonna go for a Scald, get a little bit of damage on this thing. See mostly what he was going to do. He went for a Heal Bell, but nothing happened anyway. I'm gonna end up losing Landorus really soon here if I keep sending him in. I'm gonna go into Hydreigon and see if he stays or switches. He goes for a Scald. Hydreigon's pretty much done at this point. I don't have a Witch Passer myself, so I'm just gonna Draco until death. Hopefully I'll be able to take something out with me. Not quite. Alright, he went for a Volt Switch though, so we'll see what he. I'll have the switch advantage here depending on what he sends in. Probably going to be Vaporeon. Nope, Landorus. Okay. Send Jellicent back in, I guess. Is my best bet against this Landorus. Go for a Scald unless he sends in Vaporeon. He's going to outspeed me and U-turn and probably go into Vaporeon, in which case I want to taunt if he U-turns into Vaporeon. If he doesn't, then I'm over predicting again, and that's what I do is over predict. No, he just switches into Lantern. Okay. Well, he can't do anything with his Lantern right now. Like, he can go for the Scald or the Volt Switch, but he can't Heal Bell. Or, well, why would he Heal Bell? So he has to either go for a Volt Switch or a Scald. So it's probably going to be a Volt Switch, so I'm going to Willow. And see what comes in, nail it with a Willow. Hopefully, unless I miss another Willow. This Jellicent's a resilient bastard. Checks a lot of his team, at least the team that all of it that's been in so far, pretty much. This is kind of a really longy, stally. Oh, nice! He goes into Scizor, so I get a Willow on this Scizor there. What's he gonna go for? But I really just want to recover off some damage here. He U-turns. Okay, he was probably predicting me to switch, which I thought about. Happy I didn't. Just recover off, get almost back up to full health on my Jellicent here, which will be nice. In comes Lantern, who I don't remember how much damage a Scald did. I may be able to take it out with one actually, because it's really close. 7% there, so fingers crossed. And I do. All right, sweet. He did get the heal bell on off though, so he lost his Lantern, used it to save his Scizor though. So you know, he did get that much out of it, which was pretty much what he was looking for, I'm sure. Because now his Scizor is not useless. Hopefully I can hit it with a Willow this time. He went for a Pursuit, predicting me to switch. I didn't. You know, I'm pretty much stuck in at this point. He's gonna not take me out with this Pursuit, but the next one unless I switch, so I'll just go for a Scald and get a teensy bit of damage. Or he'll send in Landorus. Okay. Okay. I don't really. Alright, I'll take it. Take out the Landorus with the Scald. And in comes Latias here. Very dangerous poke, always is. I don't really know what Latias set he runs. I mean, getting a Willow on it will be useful, so I'm just gonna go for that. He goes for a Psychic. I burn it. He did enough to KO me this turn. I don't really want to lose my Jellicent, so I'm gonna fodder out my Landorus and then see if I can take it out with Heatran. And you know, we'll I'll cross my fingers that a Fire Blast will do a good amount of damage on this Latios here. Right, Latios has Surf. See, I don't know this metagame very well. I'll send in Jellicent. He probably won't go for another Surf. He knows better than that. He's gonna go for a. I should have predicted that Surf. I didn't really know that Latios would have it though. You know, screw it. Fire Blast everything. Yeah, he does go for this Psychic. I'll send in my Scizor. Should be able to take a hit from this Latios, and I'll get a Swords Dance up. Hidden Power Fire, probably. Like I said, I don't really know. Now's about the time that I send in my Latias and see if I can get some boosts up myself. In comes his Heatran, which could be a problem. I'm going to Calm Mind here. He goes for the Hidden Power, doesn't do enough to KO me this turn, so I'm going to recover here, and he sends in Scizor. Okay, I'm going to set up a Reflect. I got it off before his Scizor got the U-turn, so it saved me from, you know, doing about 50% to about a quarter. In comes Vaporeon. Probably going to Wish. I'm going to set up another Calm Mind here, or go for the Ice Beam, but it's not going to do too much. I'm +2 now, and Vaporeon's not too terribly offensive. If he gets a Freeze, that's going to be unfortunate, but, you know, this is what my tanky Latias here does. If I can get to +6, it's pretty much game over. +4. Okay, yeah, so he knew that, and he forfeited. Sad. Just got challenged by somebody that was watching immediately. Okay, I'll fight you. Thanks for watching. Keep coming back. I'll keep putting up more.